Hi everybody, so today I'm back with another awesome customizable DIY project, and it would be DIY stationery. You can turn all of your materials from drab to fab. So the things that you'll need are some pens, pencils, I have some mechanical pencils, washi tape, and scissors, but let's get started. So here I have two different washi tapes that I chose, and I will be using this on my pencil. So first of all, I'm going to take the washi tape and I'm going to actually tape this down vertically instead of winding it around. I just find that winding it around the pencil uses a lot more product than I need to. So I'm just going to cut it off right where the pencil ends. And I'm just going to seal that washi tape right down onto the pencil, making sure there's no air bubbles. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take another piece of washi tape and tape down any spots that weren't covered, and just make sure that, again, you are cutting off the washi tape before the end of the pencil. So not at the tip, but just where the orange stops. Now I'm putting on one more layer just to make it a little bit more opaque, but you can stop at the second layer. I just wanted to add an extra one so it looked super cute. Now to embellish it a little bit more, I'm going to take my pink polka dot washi tape, which I thought matched perfectly with this floral design. I'm going to put this on the top, and then I'm actually going to leave about 2 inches on the bottom so that I can fold it over on itself. So you'll see what I'm doing. I just taped it onto the back side of the pencil, and I'm pushing the 2 pieces of tape together, and then I'm just going to cut out a little triangle to make my washi tape look like a flag. And I thought that this was adorable, and who couldn't resist having a pencil like this? Now, I know some of you guys might not love wooden pencils, so I thought that I would customize a mechanical pencil, and I love mechanical pencils because they're so easy to use. All you gotta do is refill it with lead. Now, there are some things that make taping this pencil a little bit more complicated, and I'll explain it through the process. But what I'm doing is I'm again taping and cutting off before the tip of the pencil, and just repositioning the washi tape into the perfect spot so that way I can tape all the way around, and then I'm just going to seal it down. Now this part is the complicated part. There's the part underneath the little red clip that I have to get through, so you can avoid that by just not taping underneath that, but I'm measuring it all the way underneath. So I'm cutting that off, and I'm going to have to slide this underneath the clip, and because the washi tape is sticky on one side, I really have to try and make sure that the sticky side doesn't touch the underneath side of the clip. So I'm going to slide it under, and again, even if it does touch, it doesn't necessarily stick too bad, so you can reposition it to the exact spot that you need to. And once you have that done, you can just seal it all the way around. Now the next step to this pencil is the red clip, and I'm going to embellish that with this accent pink color just because it fits and matches perfectly with the rest of the pencil. So what I'm doing is I'm measuring out the length of the clip, and it's okay if you have a little bit of extra tape, because what you're going to do is once you tape the top and seal it down, you're going to tuck in the sides and then tuck in that longer piece underneath, and it's just going to seal it all together and make the tape stay. Now there you have it, a super cute, adorable mechanical pencil. We're going to move on to pens next, and since you know the process of how I'm taping the stationery, I'm just going to go through this a little bit faster. So this is just a different way that I'm taping off the pen, and I'm just doing this in strips going horizontally this time. I thought that winding it might take too much product like I mentioned earlier, so I'm just doing them separately. And then I just taped the lid as a separate accent color, and there you have it. And last but not least, we have our boring highlighters. I never liked the look of highlighters, but you will now. So I'm taking this amazingly patterned washi tape, taping it around, and then I again did an accent colored lid with the blue And you just got to make sure that when you're winding this up that it doesn't crease, because it might crease. But there you go. I didn't tape off the top because I wanted to know the color of the highlighter. But you have all your awesome, cool stationery now that you can bring to school and everybody will be jealous of. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Check out my other back to school DIYs and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.